Well, I'm glad someone's having some fun down here. I'm just going to go get a close-up. Look at this snook. That stick bait's intended obviously for an early morning tailor. And that is extremely greedy, Tom. What do you reckon, mate? Yeah, we'll get that back in. As I said, the sun's just coming up. That snook, very greedy. We are fishing around some reef and structure, so, you know, we're not surprised about the snook, but we are surprised that it hit that massive stick bait. So I've just got on a translucent medium-sized shiver stick. Going to do another couple of casts with this. We've already seen some herring cruising in shallow, busting up the whitebait, but we are going for tailor, so I'm just going to let that slimy thing go. Off it goes. That's number 2 for Tom. And hopefully I can get a fish on the sand as well. All right, let's go. Beautiful morning. Absolutely cracking morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. It's very early. The sun's not up yet. I'm just meeting up with Tom. We're going to walk some local beaches. We're going to throw some lures. We're going to have some fun. Probably do catch and release, maybe keep a little bit of bait. I've only got a small window this morning, so it's going to be a very short and sweet session. Going to put you on the chest cam as that sun creeps up. I've got the 9'6" affinity from Assassin, beautiful casting rod. Arm myself with my Vex wading bag. We're going to walk these beaches and hopefully we can show you a few fish along the way. Let's get into it. Good morning, everyone. How are we? See, the sun is about to creep up. We are towards Fremantle, me and Tom. Andy's further to my left. We might go and see Andy shortly. And this morning we are just spinning for whatever's swimming around. Very calm this morning, moderate easterly. Tried for some tailor before, you know, first light. The herring aren't here yet, but hopefully something comes through. You do get a lot of good flathead down here as well. So again, just going to fish with a selection of lures. Got some surface lures as well, because there is some reef to my right as well. But for now, we'll just keep casting and alternating lures. Got a very small window of time this morning, so very mobile. I've just got the Vex wading bag on and the 9'6" affinity from Assassin casting rod. Matched up with a 5K spinning reel, PE 1.2, 15-pound Dio Expedition braid, and lots of hopes and dreams. But hopefully we can find something swimming here. So I am going to put on some medium stick baits now, a couple of metal slices, probably that 30 to 40 gram size, and then we'll go down to some micro jigs and some smaller shiver sticks and sprats. But yeah, generally down here you can pick up some really good fish. But again, just wanted to go to a different location this morning just to mix it up. I'm wanting to get up to Alkimos this weekend, but again, no time. So hopefully get up to Alkimos next weekend and have a spin. Obviously one more cast. I've got the 21 gram CID sprat on, white and silver with some Vex assist hooks. Just slow winding that back in. And then I will do a lure change, as many of you know. But beautiful morning, lots of dog walkers out. There'll be lots of swimmers shortly. So we might go down towards Andy and see how he's going. I'm sure he's cleaning up on the herring down there, maybe a few tailor himself. But for me at the moment, very, very quiet. But again, not bothered, just happy to be on the beach having a cast. All right, let's do a lure change. Might do a medium shiver stick while it's still early, I reckon. All right, let's put on the 11 gram silver shiver stick from CID. Again, a bit early, so a little bit, you know, you've got to roll the dice at times. You know, there still could be tailor cruising along these beaches at this time of day, so there's every chance you could lose your lure. But I've seen a lot of herring again come past. They're very fixed on the whitebait. There's a lot of whitebait down here. Where I was the other day, I could barely see any bait, so this is encouraging that there's whitebait. Tom's caught a couple of snook on stick baits intended for tailor. That's how it goes, and I'm just going to slow wind this in. Oh, herring are here, Tom. The hazzards are here. Herring. Yeah, they're here. So I was just saying before, we saw quite a few herring chase the whitebait. So I decided to just downsize my lure. I am going to still hope to get something else other than a herring today, but if I don't, it's fine. I'm on the beach, having some fun for work. And that was first cast with the 11 gram silver shiver stick. So just slow wind it in, and this herring just come and smash it. Hopefully it's not a snook, Tom. Hopefully it's not a snook. It's a good herring, I think. Oh, it jumped off. Okay. All right, that's okay. We'll go again. Jumped off. So I was going to release it anyway, but we'll try again on the shiver stick. Well, Tom's showing me up. He's already landed a couple of herring. He's got on the white shiver stick in the... Oh, look at all that white bait again. Oh, honestly, even if you just get out of bed and come down to these beaches, just the things you see, it's just white bait all in this front section. You're just getting chased. Now, most likely will only be herring, but that activity promotes other activity for larger fish to come and have a look and say, hey, what's going on? I want to feed. And I've just got the 10 gram little micro jig on. I struggled to get some fish on it the other day, but it has been quite reliable and quite consistent. So I'll do 2 more casts with this, then I'll go back to the shiver sticks. I've said I've got the blue, I've got the yellow, and said I'm getting a few little nudges, but no commitment. But I think when they're chasing this white bait so hard, these fish, oh, look at all that white bait. That's so cool. You have to get down to these beaches, everyone. This is amazing. It's incredible, isn't it? And I'm saying, Tom, I've got the same profile on and they won't touch it. I've got that little micro jig on, that 10 gram, that little white one. That should imitate a white bait, definitely. And they're not even touching it. It's just funny how some lures you think are going to work on the day and they don't. But they're just hurting this white bait. That's about the 3rd school of white bait that's been chased right at our feet. So it's so visual. We'll just do 1 more cast with this micro jig. And I reckon I'm going to put on my yellow shiver stick. But yeah, it's just incredible to come down to these beaches, all the activity, all the life. And yeah, some days you'll catch a lot of fish, and then other days you'll catch nothing. And that's definitely part of the metro game. You have to put in a lot of casts, a lot of hours if you want to catch fish. It doesn't just happen. It's unfortunately, I don't want to say the cliche of fishing not catching, but you've got to put in a lot of casts off these beaches, and there is good fish. You just got to put the time in. You know, even if it's just half an hour one afternoon or half an hour in the morning, and you know, you will eventually catch some good fish. But I think they're really fixed on this white bait, these fish. We'll change the lure now. Sometimes it's just a profile. Oh, right in close again. Right in close again. I was just about to change my lure. Can I land a fish? Can I land one today, or is it just one of those mornings again? It's a lot of fun. Yes, they're not big fish, but it's still much better than being in bed. Getting out and having a crack. Oh, love it. A lot of fun. Here we go. It's a jumper. The whole school's with it. The whole school's with that. And I pulled hooks again. So it's going to be the morning of catching nothing. All right, let's put on a little shiver stick. Ah, bugger. Well, Tom's walked off the beach. He's had his fun. Actually caught a lot of fish. Really, for being so quiet this morning, he's done really well. I just put on the silver 11 gram shiver stick. Again, just walking down towards Andy. So have a quick chat to Andy. There's a lot of bait still. I can still see a lot of disturbance. There's actually birds diving as well. So there is fish around. But, you know, with that moon up, sometimes they just won't switch on to your lure or your bait, so it can be very frustrating. But I always encourage, if you can go out and fish, go and have a cast, because you just don't know what's swimming out there. And some of the best sessions I've had are the ones where I thought nothing's going to happen, and it just happens. So again, might do a few more casts because I'm walking with this profile. And then we'll just keep changing, and that's all we can do. We can just keep casting and try to cover as much ground as possible. And it's just about having a crack, enjoying this amazing coast that we have in WA. We're very spoilt. such an amazing coastline, so many places to fish. And it might be a morning of no fish. That's okay. I actually got a little bump then, but didn't stay connected. We'll have 2 more casts with this. Now you can still catch tailor, flathead, skippy, all those species, even when that sun hits the water. But I do like fishing before that sun does hit the water. And I'm just slow winding that back in with a couple little twitches every now and then. There we go, another one hit the lure. This will be number 3. Can I actually get a fish in? Probably not. It's one of those days where you just gotta just accept what it is. Just trying to keep the rod tip down. And I'm actually walking as well. As I said, this Vexed wading bag is very, very handy. I don't know what I would do without it now. Oh, another jumper. They've all jumped and thrown the hook this morning, the ones I've hooked. See if we can get this one in. On the silver 11-gram shiver stick. Oh, decent fish. Decent, very well conditioned herring, this one. Very nice herring. Let's get him in. Yay, success. We got a fish, we got a fish. We're doing catch and release this morning. So there you go, those assist hooks doing the damage. Nice hazard there. We'll just get these hooks out. Fishing with assist hooks definitely helps you catch a fish. And we'll let this one swim off this morning. Beautiful herring, and we'll have another cast. See if we can catch up with Andy before he goes. Off you pop, off it goes. All right, let's go, beauty. All right, I can see Andy. I'm getting there, walking this beach. I've had to stop a few times because we've had swimmers and lots of dog walkers now this time of day. So I'll see if I can quickly go and catch Andy. But I reckon he'll be packing up very shortly. I've just got the 10-gram micro jig on. It's been a struggle to actually pin any fish this morning. But I don't really like, once we've had full moon, I find it's quite slow for about a week once that moon stays in the sky. So, but again, as always, get out there and have a cast if you can. All right, we'll do one more. Looks like Andy's packing up, I reckon. One more cast with this jig, and then go and say hello to Andy and make my way home. So that easterly's picking up now as that sun's about to hit the water, which is pretty typical. That's what it does. But very nice morning still. So cannot complain really. Some fish would have been nice, but you know, you can't obviously have everything. I'll do one more and we'll go and see what Andy's been up to. All right. Very, 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 very slow morning. This morning. There he is. All right, he's seen me. All right, I'll do this last cast. Oh, and I'm on the 10-gram. Beauty, 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 beauty. Beauty. It's been a struggle this morning, that's for sure. We'll go and see Andy in a sec. I'll get this one in. Doesn't feel like a herring, this one though. Hasn't jumped yet, unless it's foul hooked. Oh, there we go. Just jumped. And again, lots of aerial displays on this one. See if we can get it in. Definitely decent herring, it's for sure. Here it comes. Get him in the... That's a nice hazard. And it's popped off. That's a very well conditioned herring. We'll go and see Andy Say hello to Andy. Oh, he's on too. Beauty. All right, we'll just be quiet while Andy fights his fish. We'll go and say hello to him. Beautiful herring though. Absolutely smashed it. Oh, always say, Andy, fishing's personal, and you know, there's no right or wrong way. You just do it your way. And I actually almost had one first cast to show you. But they don't always play the game, these fish. And again, just a couple of little twitches. The slower the better. But I said I am a little bit stressed with these swimmers coming my way. So, but I think you're about ready to pack it up yourself. You just get, I'm saying this year's been really challenging with the amount of traffic on the beach, and I guess we all want to enjoy it. Oh, there's a whitebait again. I was saying on my video, just get down the beach and walk the beach and just watch the activity. It's incredible. Yep. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, no shortage of bait. Again, doesn't mean the fish want to play the game. All right, we'll let these swimmers go, and I'll probably just have one more cast, maybe. I don't know. I actually have one on then too. I was like, far out. All right, we'll wait for these swimmers to go, because as you can see, there's not much fishing going to be happening now. It's probably time for me to walk back to my car too. Cheers, Andy. No worries. All right, so I've been very patiently just having a quick chat to Andy, and now I've got the last swimmer for a little bit. So I actually got to head back to the car, so I've got to go to work this morning. But I'll keep this 10-gram micro jig on, and I'll just do 3 casts here, then I'll walk back. I said it's going to be 39 degrees today, so it's going to be a hot one. So there's going to be lots of people down the beach. I was actually going to come down here and set a big bait out, but now after speaking to Andy, he said just that many swimmers in the water, that many kayakers, there would be no way I could have set out a big rod this morning. So I'm glad that Andy got some herring, but I've had to wait about 15 minutes to actually have a cast here. So I'm going to slowly head back to my car. Had about 4 herring, then follow that in. So the good thing about this time of day is you can actually see the fish in the water, but I'm not going to hang around too much longer. We'll just do 2 more casts with the jig. And then, oh, there we go. Can I keep the hooks connected? That's the question. Andy said he's got enough fish, but if I can get one more for Andy, can we keep this one on? Let's see. They've all been jumping. As you can see, lots of swimmers. Andy's packing up. You'll have a lot of fun walking these beaches. And so this little 10-gram definitely imitates the whitebait really well. So we can get, oh, they're very feisty this morning. So a lot of fun. Very hard to leave the beach. Just love this style of fishing, just walking the beach and having a cast. This one's out quite a fair way actually. Oh, that whitebait's still getting chased. Oh! All right. Beauty. Got another one. You want this one, Andy? They're actually thickening up, some of these herring. They're actually, oh, and he actually hooked himself up, beauty. They're actually, they're quite a good condition, some of these herring. He did lose his eye, unfortunately, on the assist hooks. It's and he's had enough. He's caught his fish. And you were just saying, just quickly, Andy, the change of the tide. Did it slow up or did it pick up? You were saying?
So change of tide was just before sunrise.
Yeah,
it really dipped just before sunrise.
Yeah.
And then as the light changed,
it picked up again. Yeah, beauty. All right, we've got to head back to the car, but this is where we live, everyone. Get down here and have a go. What an amazing morning, beauty. Oh man, I always do this. So I'm going to leave and then I don't, but there's just right here where Andy's been fishing, all this whitebaits. Like it's literally, if you had a net right now, you could just scoop up this whitebait right at my feet. So I'll just put the yellow shiver stick on, 11 gram, and I'll just do a couple of casts as I head back. I've got to head back now though. It's going to be quite a hot day. just the visual aspects as well being down here. You're seeing all the bait, all the bust ups, all the fish in the water. It's very cool. Such a beautiful morning. Definitely had a bit of interest with the micro jig. So I'm just going to head back now. Got to get to work. Lots of bait in the water. So I think any of the bait soakers out there, if they want to come down these beaches at night, I think you'll be in for a really good chance at some tailor. Maybe a few mulloway. Stingrays, sharks, obviously it's a given at this time of year. Absolute beautiful morning. Just going to sort of let that sink and then lift it up to the surface and just go really slow. That's the key. Really slow with these lures. Take your time. Do maybe another 2 more. And then I just wouldn't mind might put on that that white jig one more time. It's just so much bait though. Really good to see actually. Where I've been fishing recently, I haven't had hardly any bait at all, so these fish are spoilt at the moment with all the bait readily accessible for them. All right, we'll do one more cast of this one. I'm not going to get too many more casts now because there is obviously plenty of people enjoying the water, and why shouldn't they? Because beautiful morning, going to be a very hot day. I'm going to head off to work very shortly. Oh, so much whitebait. Just can't, the camera can't pick it up. You just come and walk these beaches and you'll be amazed how much whitebait is down here. It's incredible. But nothing on the shiver stick this time. Still going to go nice and slow. I'll put that jig back on and then I'll head home, off to work, do a lure change. All right, slowly walking back to the car. Lots of dogs in the water, lots of swimmers, so I'll try to get a few casts in on the way back. Put that 10 gram Major Craft white and silver jig back on with those vexed assist hooks. Oh, there we go, straight away. So it's still out there. What a morning. How do you stop doing this? That's the thing. It's just too addictive, this fishing. Walking these beaches and just seeing all the bait, seeing all the activity, and catching a few fish is just a bonus. So let's see if we can get this one in. That was first. We've got a jumper. I have noticed that the whitebait's really close, but the fish are quite deep. They're out quite a way now. Don't know if that's because the sun's come up or that's where they've been sitting. So the whitebait's pretty much at my feet. But these fish have been further out. See if we can keep this one on. Coming in. A lot of fun walking these beaches. All right, see if we can get this one in. It is. I can't believe how busy this beach is. I'm normally gone by now. I think that's what it is. All right. All right, another little hezzer. Get him in. It's on that 10 gram jig. Rig with those vexed assist hooks. So that's pretty much a really good profile for the bait swimming around. Doing catch and release this morning. We're going to let this beauty swim off. Lots of doggies. Hello, puppy. And we'll let this one swim off. Goes. Up you pop. There it goes. All right, see if I can get a few casts in between these swimmers. But I need to get back to the car. I don't even know where I parked actually, so I actually forgot where I actually started this morning because I have been walking this beach and I actually don't know where I parked, so all right, let's get a cast in between these swimmers. All right, and one more cast here. I still don't know where I parked. Might just have to walk all the way home, but I do have to get to work, so. What a morning. Pretty much the last of the hot days. Certainly changing seasons now, but today is going to be absolutely amazing down the water. The wind's actually, if surprisingly, died off. It's pretty much a glass off. Absolutely incredible. So I'm just wondering if I throw my shiver stick one more time. I might. One more cast with this and I don't know where I parked, which is quite embarrassing really. I might have to walk up that car park there. I don't remember where I came in because it's pretty much all the same down here, this stretch of beach. I guess I can try to find the reef. We did start at a reef though. I know we started at a reef this morning, me and Tom. And then we were going to head towards Cottesloe. And then we headed towards Freo. Alright, I might just do one more lure. I think, and then head home. Alright. We'll do the blue shiver stick, I reckon. Alright. I don't know if I've found my car yet, or my wife's car. It's kind enough to lend me her car. But I just thought I'll quickly do 3 more casts with the little blue 11-gram shiver stick. And then I guess I'm going to have to go up to the road and find where I parked. Not ideal really, Nolan. So as I said, this shiver stick, it will sink, and it'll also you can keep it on the top as well. And it's got very good swimming action. You just need to go really slow, a couple little twitches. See if you can entice them to. Didn't get any follows then. Been quite good. I've been able to actually see the fish. Oh, I cannot get over this whitebait. There's so much whitebait here. I don't know if I parked up there. How far did I walk this morning? I've done some walking. I reckon I'm going to have to go up this trail and go and see the cars up there, I reckon. I'll just do one more cast before I walk off the beach, which is always a sad time of day when you've got to walk off the beach. Let's see if I can find the car. Yeah, just do one more cast. One is the loneliest number. Such a nice morning. Cracking morning. Oh, still some disturbance out there. I know there's fish out here. Doesn't mean they're going to hit the lure. Alright, this is it. Got to be the last cast. Famous last words an hour later. This is the last cast. Going really slow. Doggy wants to play with me. I've got to find where I parked, eh? Look at you, doggy. It's like, oh, look at that bust up. Oh, my Lord. Massive bust up. Let's just have one more cast there. Huge, 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 huge bust up out there. Right out there. Yes, right where that hit. Massive disturbance on the top there. That was a massive bust up. Might be mullet maybe. Alright, not wanting my lure anyway. Bugger. That was a very big disturbance. Alright, time to find the car. Alright everyone, that's me done. Beach is absolutely packed full of people, and why wouldn't it be? It's 39 degrees, so I've had my fun. Went and caught up with Tom, went to saw Andy. Andy got some lovely herring. I've managed to catch a couple of fish this morning, didn't break any records, but the amount of whitebait I saw off this beach was absolutely incredible. So it gives me hopes to come down over the next few weeks and really put some time in off this stretch of coast. Lots of walkers, lots of swimmers. As you can see, I've had my fun. I'm going to head off to work now. If I can find the car, I have no idea where I parked. So hopefully let's try this one. I might try this car park. All right, if you've enjoyed this video, thanks for watching. Till next time, tight lines, stay safe, be kind, and we'll see you in the water again very soon. You.